After splitting a two-game road trip this week, the Bucks return to their Milwaukee home for two. Tonight, they will host the division rival Indiana Pacers in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Just blocked the shot. Miles Turner. This is not a prolific shot-blocking team, so the Bucks want to attack the basket from the outside. The guy who's not hitting shots, the 12th pick in the draft in that deal. Three-team trade. Giannis drive, kick, Jabari, yes, hit that jump shot.
And that's what we want to see more. Got to find it, got to be consistent.
When it comes to jump shots alone, the Bucks have the lowest percentage in the NBA at 31.1%. Paul George at the basket.
And you know, Jim,
Giannis hit a three late in the game against New Orleans. A huge shot after missing his first 5 3-pointers. On the drive and score, Tony Snell.
See, when you...
Against Indiana, you better sprint back. Deflections always help. This one goes to Dellavedova. He leaves it for Parker.
Well, the old saying is you can run on a running team.
He's starting and producing.
And he can keep that spot. Just make those shots and play your D.
Parker for three.
But as the Bucks get better and better down the line at making that shot, they're going to be tough.
Snell is 3 for 3. That's a tough shot. Now Jefferson on the court for Indiana, the big body in the middle. He'll have trouble staying up with this Indiana pace, but they'll use him effectively.
Jim, he's a good penetrator. He's already done it a couple of times.
Jabari Parker, the only Bucs starter still in the game, as Jason Terry, who has been out for a few games due to the passing. Go with it.
Yeah, you mean the Bucks, of course, because they run away from him also, but when he's in the post, he's not going to be as mobile as everyone else out there. For guard, you really need your bigs behind you to communicate with you, because too often you can get nailed with a blind screen. Woo, what a play.
Miles.
And now we need to see the guys taking shots, getting them and taking it. Oh, that'll do.
Giannis.
Well traveled. So Dad's still the boss.
Dad's still the boss.
Yes, sir.
Giannis again right down Main Street.
Turn in there, man.
Yeah, it's tough to be guarded with that size.
Yeah.
One more time.
I watched him in the summertime. He was very advanced, very mature. He's got a great basketball IQ, and it's fun to watch him play. So I'm not surprised with the things that he's doing right now.
Now to Brogdon in the post. He has Brooks, and he takes it.
Man, he wanted it. He called for it. You don't see that as much today, Vinny. Vaughn, others, talking about how the veterans talk to him, and different veterans who really talk to him and help him. All right, that's a draw and kick play. It's kind of amazing how often it's true, isn't it? You just notice.
Miles Turner.
Too many in the pop-up zone, Jim. You're seeing Indiana.
Monte Ellis with 2 points so far tonight. Miles Turner able to score off the glass.
Good area.
Tony Snell got it. Threw it to the middle. Ellis took it away, and it turns into a deuce for Thaddeus Young. To Dellavedova. Hard push. What a pass. And one. What a play.
All right, Jim, you get a stop, you rebound.
And I'm talking a lot better. At one point, it was 70-88. 54-76. That time has accelerated his basketball IQ.
No question.
Snell. Three-pointer. Giannis has learned how to play this game in short order.
Was really important. You didn't let him run, and that's what Indiana wants to do. And the reason you didn't let him run primarily is you're putting the ball in the basket. You have the turnovers would let him run all.
That's the next opponent for Indiana. They will have
early start tonight, but then when you have a move like that and turn it over, that might just get him thinking a little bit more about a rut that he's been in.
Parker. He impacts the rebounding game and doesn't get credit for it.
But he gets credit in the right places, coaches and teammates.
Parker hauls in.
I won't profess to know anything. Turnover.
Parker.
Defense, turnover, basket.
22. Well, if I'm a starting pitcher, I've thrown 64 pitches and I have a big lead and I don't get a chance to get the victory in the World Series because I'm yanked. That's a 3 to make 50%.
Yeah. 8 out of 10 here.
You take 4. 3, yes. Brogdon.
running into the three.
We've seen players do it the way Malcolm just did, and you know, they're cautioned.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes you just run into each other. I mean, you can't help that.
Tough follow. That pass intended for Teletovic. Picked off by C.J. Miles. Now Teague sees the defense asleep. They got turned. It's now 85-71. The Bucks' biggest lead has been 16, and Beasley puts them back forward to a 16-point lead.
Took everything away. Now it's just a great post-up player.
Who works for the rebound and the putback. Al Jefferson. A little ragged both ways at the moment. LaVoy Allen. C.J. Miles. Drive and score. Went to the left hand.
Well, and the weak side.
Quarters 55-48. Good split.
That's the other big plus right there.
Nice dish by Monroe to Parker. How about that? Three-pointer Parker. Paul George.
Smooth and money.
Quarters. We'll see what they do down the stretch. That is a 2.
You can do your work, and they're still going to get open shots.
Giannis. Unbelievable how he can get to 20-plus scores tonight. Brogdon knocking it away. Monroe tracks it down, and he will finish. He wanted that one.
Yeah, it's a great line. Monte.
Missed. Teague with 6. Dellavedova. One more time.
Being forced into the half-court game, and the Pacers defense has picked up. That helps. That helps.
Big time. Tony Snell.
Okay, defend their 3.
Hey, take your time. We have nothing to rush. The only thing we're going to do is just get stops and get buckets like that.
He took his time.
Oh, that was just in time.
That was a beautiful play. Patience by the inbounder, Dellavedova.
Teague at that position.
Well, apparently they haven't gotten as familiar as quickly as Milwaukee. From the corner, a three-point match.
But left the corner open. I say stay home. You're not helping. You got other guys. All right.
Beautifully done. They reverse it. Plumlee throws it up for Giannis. You see what they do wrong, and you don't want them to do wrong. Tony Snell does right with the pick and the layup.
Well, we talked about it. He's a defender, and that was anticipation. On in.
And his buddy Beasley goes right to him. There you go.
What? He's not even loose.
It was going to happen. It really was. First couple, again, just getting used to each other. Will he do it again? Yes! Maker, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
Ask the question, when Indiana figures things out, will they remember the closing seconds of this game? Who cares?
I don't think in that one. It was still kind of in the flow. Now they're just dribbling it out. That's what you do.
And they'll understand Thon Maker's exuberance